So can you ever listen to The Doors the same way after this movie?
That's a good question. It is something that is so distinct, and with this movie that whenever I do hear it, I'm like, that's the movie, and that's the scary part. Yeah, so it does change things for me a little bit.
I'm such a wuss when it comes to horror films. I can't imagine being on the set of one. Is it actually scary when you're there, or does it feel a little bit silly because you've got the cameras around and people in crazy makeup?
Well, it would feel silly, but this one was based on the true accounts of an NYPD officer, and Ralph Sarchi was on set a lot. And sometimes he's there and he's like, no, that guy's neck, he like actually went more back than that. You're like, wait, this actually, like he's talking from a real place. He's like, no, the back of his neck, like I could see it. And you're like, okay, got it, cool, like we got it.
Don't tell me about it.
like we're in it, and then there's one point where the director, Banna, and I, we were standing there, we were talking about this real situation, and then I said, you guys, did anybody think about, like, if this really happened, are we opening some kind of portal? Because if he could really get into his home, and we all kind of looked at each other, there was literally a moment we went, okay, let's get back to work. Like, let's just not think about it at all.
Did you have to shake it off after you finished work on set?
No, you don't really ever kind of shake it off. It's always with you all the time.
All the time now.
I'm just kidding now. No, it did change. I didn't believe in the afterlife before I started shooting this movie, and then by the end of this movie, and the things that I saw, and I actually got to see the real actual footage from the exorcisms. That's what got me to start believing.
Oh my gosh!
So in essence, this movie got me to start believing again, and it never really left me, because I think back on those moments and the things that I saw that you can't unsee and can't unknow.
Are you scared of horror movies? Do you like going to see them?
I love horror movies if they're based on a true story, because
I hate those. They're the worst.
Yeah, because they're the scariest. They're the scariest.
Yeah.
Do you cover your eyes a lot?
I make a veil of hair.
Do you?
I do this, and I had to do that at some point too.
Yeah, Alfred Hitchcock had said once, and I had heard this, that you don't ever cover your eyes during a scary movie. So I, in turn, cover my ears.
Yeah.
Because the sounds are so scary.
Particularly with this one.
Yes,
I felt like the sound effects were so good. And even though it was really scary, it was actually shot really beautifully.
Right.
How would you describe Scott Derrickson's style?
You know, Scott is a master of suspense, and he's a master of making you feel whatever way you should be feeling in that moment when you're watching that, you know. And he's so easygoing, and on set he's so loose, but he also knows exactly what he wants. And you know that he's a master, because he's never pushy. He doesn't have an ego. He just knows exactly what he needs to get, and he knows exactly how to do it. It's a really beautiful art.
Bring on Doctor Strange.
I know, how exciting is that?
So exciting.
I was so excited. He told me like a couple weeks before it came out, and I couldn't tell anybody, and I was like, oh, I was so happy for him. I was sworn to secrecy, but there's nobody better.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Congrats
nice to see you.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.